Can I ask you about the main event, just your thought on the main?
Sure.
While he's sitting there, I don't want to. It seemed like neither guy was willing to engage, and both were so very cautious. What was your thought on when Joe Rogan said he thought it was an entertaining main event? The crowd did not. What did you think?
That was nice of Joe. When I was out doing a radio tour for this fight, I said, "You've all seen the first fight. How can the second fight be not be good?" So I guess it doesn't matter what the first fight was like. The second fight can be not as good. I had it 3-2 the other way. I thought that that Wonder Boy won 3-2. One of the judges scored the last round 10-8. So that obviously throws the, yeah.
Question over here for...
What? Hey, listen, man. It's easy to sit in your seats, drink some beers and some popcorn and boo people, man, but they're not in there fighting Tyron Woodley or Wonder Boy. These guys, a lot was at stake, and these guys, fought the way they needed to fight to win. Woodley came out and made some big claims before the fight that we would have a definitive answer on who's the champion and things like that. I like Tyron. He just, he's talented. You've heard me say all the things he is before. You can't be upset if people or whatever now after that second fight. I mean, come on.
Hey, Dana, before you take off, can I ask you a couple? I know that you hate to matchmake right at the end of a night, but you do have, the welterweight picture has now got some clarity, I guess. You have a champion now, but Maia was looked at as the guy who was next in line. Now he's got a fight booked. So do you have any kind of clarity you can give to that welterweight title picture?
I don't. No. I know you don't matchmake the night of fights, but.
This is just one of those interesting ones where Maia had just been booked, but it's just you got to give it time, I guess, and.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
And then also, I know it's only been 24 hours, but any conversation you had with Tony, what he wants to do now? This guy was ready for a fight. Any discussion that you had with Khabib?
We haven't. The thing is that he was devastated. When he came over to our offices, and he was as bad as anybody I've ever seen when a fight pulls out. So I'm just giving him some time to, and we'll see. I honestly, to be honest with you, Khabib fought in New York in November, and then here in this fight, 2 back-to-back, weight cuts like that. I don't know if he can make the weight or if he needs to get a better plan, dietitian, something. I don't know, but he got within 6 pounds and was in really rough shape. So. He's going to have to take some time to recover from this weight cut, and then I don't know what to do.
Last question, just trying to get some clarity on something about Ferguson. In the past, when guys have had opponents pull out at the last minute and it wasn't their fault, they've received their show money, but this one's unique, obviously, with the title on the line and a co-main event. Is there anything you can tell us?
Yeah, we've never done that.
So no show money was paid?
No, he got paid. He did get paid, but he did.
When you said if Khabib would have called you or Ali or whoever it was, if they would have called you, can you clarify what you meant and what could you have possibly done?
Yeah, so what would have been different was if he would have called Dr. Davidson or Brianna, the two who handle all the medical stuff for the UFC, they would have brought him right to the hospital. Apparently he was treated horribly at Sunrise Hospital. Shocker here in Vegas. I mean, that's no shock, but he should have gone to Valley Hospital. He should have been with Doc D. Doc D would have got him right in. They would have checked his vitals. They would have, seen where he was. But when you walk into just some random hospital here in Las Vegas and they see the guy and they tell him he's waiting cut, they just start filling him full of fluids. I mean, that's immediately what they do. They bring you in, they stick in the IV and start, Doc D would have took him in, checked his vitals, seen where he was. I'm not saying that the fight could have been saved, but maybe it could have. We've been in these positions before. This isn't our first rodeo, so.
And did he have any, I know he had a bad weight cut, but was there anything like, did they say a kidney failure, or what specifically did they say other than?
No, well, he went in and I guess he was having pains, either where your kidneys are or your liver or something. I don't know the exact specifics, but he was having pains, and I'm sure you guys saw the picture. I mean, he looked terrible. And I don't think there was any real damage done to it. When I say damage, I mean long term. I'm sure he's, it's going to take him a little while to recover from this weight cut, but yeah, he would have been handled a lot better had he called Brianna or Dr. Davidson, because Ali told me that their experience at Sunrise was horrible. Cool.